I'm Matt Woods, a Korum product manager, and I love my perch fishing. And one of the best ways to catch them is the Ned Rig. This is a new Korum Squirmz, and I'm going to show you now how best to fish with it. Trust me, it might not look like much, but it's absolutely awesome. So what's a squirm? Well, it's one of those lures that looks like nothing in particular, but lots of things in general. It's a little bit like a worm, squirms around and dances on the bottom brilliantly. Looks a little bit like a fish, a little bit like a crayfish because it stands up almost like a crayfish in a defensive position. And the reason it stands up, it fishes like this, is it's made of a really special material that's really super stretchy and super buoyant. So all the time you're fishing with it, it's always standing up, ready for a perch to come in and smoke it. So what is the Ned Rig? Well, it's not really so much as a rig itself, but a whole philosophy. It's born from a finesse bass fishing technique, where you're basically fishing a lure a little bit like this, a buoyant lure, really slowly with long pauses. For that, you'll need a really sensitive rod. So I'm using the new Korum finesse jig in a 5 to 15 gram. We do that in a 1 to 10 gram as well if you want to fish really light. I'm using a speed reel loaded with 0.08 drop shot braid. Absolutely perfect, super thin, super sensitive. And what that enables me to do is fish with quite a small weight. We do these in 5 gram jig heads, absolutely perfect for this kind of fishing. It means I can make short casts to areas where I think the perch might be. Now, with the Ned Rig technique, I've let that sink down to the bottom. And the best thing to do now is just pull tight to it and leave it fishing. Try not to fish with the Squirmz and other similar products. Try not to fish them too fast. You know, you don't need to, really. You're just looking to make that bait shimmer and shake really gently, like a bait fish that's feeding that doesn't know there's a perch behind it. It can be a really effective technique because it enables you to keep your hook bait in the bite zone for much longer. I'm going to talk to you quickly about colours because colour selection can be really important. The Squirmz come in 2 packs, a fluoro pack and a natural pack. The naturals, as it says on the tin, look really natural. This one is kind of a khaki green, looks a bit like a gudgeon, maybe a little rough, just a little bait fish. Absolutely perfect, one of my favourites, especially when the water's clear. One that's good on the canal, one that's worked for me today, is the white and the pearl with the glitter in underneath. Again, that simulates so many different fish, it's unbelievable. And as you can see, all of them have got that great action. Finally, another bait fish imitation. Dark back and a slightly darker belly. Again, when you've got clear water, you tend to find that all species of fish darken up. So in that instance, this can be absolutely perfect. The little bit of gold fleck just gives you some shimmer and shine on a bright day. For the bright ones, pink pepper. Can you beat it? I'm not sure you can. That works in just about the most coloured milky water you could ever possibly imagine. This one, bit of a new colour really. Got like a peachy, yogurty kind of colour, pink and white. You can fish these either side as well to get different contrast. Again, really great in coloured water. And finally, it's a classic combination, chartreuse green with the speckles in. Catches their attention on even the toughest day. I'm really happy with that fish. It's quite a nice one for this stretch of the canal. I'm just going to quickly pop him on the measuring mat. It's always good when you're fishing a stretch on a regular basis like I do here. Just keep an eye on how the fish are doing. See if they're getting bigger each year. Down here they're definitely filling out. You've got some young fish are getting bigger. And you can see he's just scraping 35 centimetres, which is a nice fish. You know, I dare say, put him on the scales, he'd be a decent fish someday. Really nice fish. And just quickly pop him up so you can have a look at him. Cracking sport on the Squirmz. This one, he took the peach yogurt one, the little orange and sort of pearly coloured one. Absolutely beautiful fish. Let's pop him back and see if there's some more down there.